Bellower's going to move back. I'm going to propaganda you. Then I'm going to swap the media for your. That's me.
Test, test. Okay, there I'm seeing myself in the OBS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were coming through fine for me.
Yeah, no, I looked over and saw that neither of us were going through on OBS. I was like, oh, so the stream's just silent right now. Great.
Oh, they're missing all of our beautiful banter.
Right? I mean, I think we start with the juror over here, you know?
Seems logical to me.
Golly, I really kind of wonder if there's a way I can destroy that sun fighter. I mean, yeah, Abrogator can get over there, but it would be an expensive attack.
Yeah, there's a couple ways to get at it. My plan was just to make it like costly, right? If you want to
Yeah,
do it, you can get your one power dice. I'm not too fussed.
yeah. Well, I mean, with the juror, at least it would be 2 power dice. But, I mean, it would be all 4 of my remaining action die, which I don't want to do.
Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Unfortunate.
Yeah,
That's what I was talking about in general this morning. Like there is a fine line to be walked on unit defense. It is a
yeah.
dangerous balancing act.
Yeah, it is.
And like
I'm
a
gonna move
bunch of
the facilitator over there.
yeah, that makes sense.
And then we can push it with a crawler. Wait, that's not where I want to push it. If I'm pushing it, I want to push it over here.
Push it to the left.
I mean, I guess I could just do a YOLO attack, but probably not the best move. Let's see, I can discount out a juror. It's just a question of where do I want to. I guess, or an abrogator, I mean. I guess I will put over there. Hmm. I don't know what to do with this last die.
That was why I froze in the middle of my turn. Because like typically if I was playing destroyers, like that just turns one of my one costs into an aggro instead. I was
Yeah,
like,
right?
what do I do with this?
Yeah, I mean, I feel I need to bring out a Squix. I just don't know where to put it afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Moving the Abro over here doesn't make it useful. Oh, okay. Yeah, now I know what I do with it. Put the Squix here.
Sounds good.
Okay. And then the Abrogator can high mob there, because Percy is cheating.
Yep, that is all factually correct.
And we'll pop out the Voider. 1, 2, 3, 5. That's what I thought. So it can go over here instead. And that will be me.
All right. So we start the turn by powering up for 5.
Yep. Destroyer's unit list is too expensive to do anything about that these days.
Facilitators have hover, right?
Yes.
Doesn't do what I want it to do anyway. Okay. We're going to start by city planning.
Mm-hmm.
Go industrial.
Yep.
All right, Gauss is going to advance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll step once with Gauss. Step once with Grizzy. Okay, so step once more with Grizzy. There. Grizzy will go to there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Grizzy's going to punch the Abra.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And then we'll step 1 to there. And then we'll go to Gauze, and she's going to swat.
Yeah.
So this will be Facilitator into Squix.
Yeah.
Hits Facilitator, hits Squix. And then I will pass the turn.
As expected. Yeah, so I power up for 3.
Yeah, I couldn't really stop more without like some weirdness.
A lot of weirdness. And giving me at least 1 from the Abro.
Yeah, because I was like, there was like a SWAT line. Like I could have TK'd your facility. Like so, I could have swatted Abro into Squix,
Yeah.
TK'd the
Facilitator
dude
back
back,
so you could throw it
and
into the voider.
yeah, and like I
Yep.
thought about it, but I was like,
And then I
yeah,
still wind up at 3 because the abrogator power sinks.
exactly. And like the voider being in my back line is like sweet for me, right? Like that's just free power that I can come and get later.
Yeah, eventually. But changing something to a crawler wouldn't have changed anything because I just wouldn't have had the voider available.
Oh, so if you'd done that, I swat into it instead, right? Because I can TK the other direction to get in range for the crawler. So like if you
Crawlers
had
are
swapped
immune to
voider,
SWAT.
but like so if you'd swatted the voider and the crawler, I swat into the voider sitting there instead. I just TK'd the other way. Like not
Yeah, well, that's
swapping
what
was a
I'm
good call.
saying. If I had the crawler there, you couldn't
Oh,
SWAT it.
yeah. Then I would have like had Grizzy punch it, I guess, instead.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out, do I ignore your stuff and do what you did, just kill units and try to leave myself screened, or do I go in on your monsters? Fucking Grizzy's goddamn. I hate
Disruption.
yeah. I hate disruption on a monster. Well, on not my monster.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the player saying Maggie is complaining about disruption on a monster. Really, really, this is fun.
Yeah, like I said, on not my monster.
Oh, that's fair.
Why do crabs have to be so good? Fucking Def 4.
Just the world we get to live in. I mean, they're still like half as good as crawlers. One of these DU's crawlers are gonna get dinged.
Yeah.
It's coming. I mean, the thing is that they're almost grandfathered in, right? Like, so no
Yeah.
one thinks about how problematic they are anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just so used to them. Because, yeah, I just have no good way of getting at your units.
That was kind of my plan when I like put everything out, is I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, I mean, I
give no
figured.
good options.
I definitely figured that would be the case. God, I don't know what to do here. But that's always how this goes with you.
I try real hard to be a difficult opponent.
I know. You have a
it's
lot of experience getting there. So yeah, there's no way I can save. I can put both my monsters in a safe location and take out more than 2 units. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 1, 2, 3, 4 steps to get there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So with 7 die, I could get there.
I mean, not terrible.
It's not terrible. I'm blocking the trap,
The double, yeah.
but all I'm doing here is, killing a Sunfire and her crab, which is not great.
Yeah, definitely hear you.
So yeah, we will. I just don't see a better option. We'll punch the Sunfighter with Maggie.
Okay. Got it.
Got it. And then we'll try to shoot the crab with Percy.
Percy, looking for a 5.
Yeah, I know, which is why I'm debating throwing a red in, but I don't really expect this to hit even with a red. Go up to 73. As it is, it's 50-50. I'll just take the shot.
Just take the coin flip. Go.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, you did. Look at this.
5.
Damn.
I know, right? Okay, your turn. Now that I've
All right.
wasted way too much time.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest problem with that turn.
I know.
Because like
Oh,
Sunfighter. Actually, we can even go Stalker.
I suspect this is still not going to go to clock, so.
Probably, you never know. I love a good
That's
slow
true.
game. Crab. Actually, crab there. And go crab there. And I just have to kill that voider.
Mm-hmm.
I will dump the Sunfighter or Shadow Rider. Those. All right. Yeah, that looks good. All right, Stalker's going to advance to there. Crab's going to go to there. Crab's going to go to there. Crab's going to go to there. Sunfighter's going to go to there. Shadow
Wait,
Rider's
how
going to
did
go
the
there.
crab get there?
This crab?
Oh, it was that crab. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I moved
makes
one
sense.
crab up and then the other crab over.
Yeah.
One of my resolutions was to be a little bit more active with my crabs, and actually, I think, yeah, I'm gonna put the Sunfighter there instead. I want to keep this area a little bit cleaner. All right, so this is gonna be Shadow Rider into Voider, looking for a 1.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna sprint. And I do need a decision from you there.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about sprint. Yeah, I don't think I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sure. I'll go ahead and objection it.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'll let it happen. I don't want to spend the white die on objection.
Okay. And then I'm gonna city planning.
Okay. And I will let that happen too.
I'll pass the turn. I assumed if you weren't
Okay.
gonna spend it the first time, you weren't gonna spend it the second time. Sorry, I should have
Yeah.
checked there.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do about city planning right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, and you let
Ironically,
sprint,
I
or no,
could do that.
you
I did
yeah, you
let
let
sprint
sprint.
happen.
Yeah, so we should be there. Okay.
Okay, so what do we do? I think we use our discount from the myriad. There, and where is he? There's the taskmaster. There. The squick's over here. Actually, no, we'll not do a squicks there. We'll do a Propo Walker. God, I wish I had that industrial.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Do a facilitator, and then we'll bump it with the squicks. think that will let the facilitator get somewhere useful. Might have to be over here. Yeah, I can at least sort of... Well, now I can't do anything useful with that, so maybe I don't want to. We'll just go over here with it then. Okay, movement. Squix can go there. Abrogator can come up here. Taskmaster can come up here. 5. Abrogator can't go quite that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it can. As much as I'd like to do Sunfighter, I'm gonna have to do Crab into Crab.
That is a ballsy attack.
74s.
2 and 2.
Yeah. No, 2 and 4. Oh, Brizzy has
Ew. Yeah.
Disruption.
Yeah.
Forgot about
I usually play this pairing with Annie. It actually would have been 2 whites, period.
Yeah, I forgot about Disruption, so maybe I will just do the Abrogator on the Sunfighter. Wait, how does... I mean, I could definitely get rid of 1 crab. Actually, I might be able to get rid of 1 crab. Fucking Disruption. Okay, where was the facilitator going? It was going to come over here and put out a voider, which for now isn't going to do anything. But the whole reason I'm moving the Propo there is so that I can get the reroll on it. Okay, so yeah, we'll be ballsy.
All right.
Taskmaster's not in Drizzy.
Disrupt. Yep. Looking for a 4? Caught it. Easy. No questions.
Got it on the first one. We'll try to put it into the other crab.
Yep.
Which probably
Got
should
him.
have done the other one, but okay.
Easy.
And your turn.
Okay. Power up to full.
And I lose 1.
Yes. Could just ships you.
Yeah.
Kind of want to. City planning?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Recycle?
Okay then. Yeah, I'll spend the die on that.
Okay. Oh, I never swapped that one over for me. That was always good. It's all good. All right. So I swap. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go. We have to swap first from Grizzy. So we will. All right, so this is going to be Grizzy swatting.
Okay.
See power sync.
Yep.
I'm going to hit the facilitator into the
Yep.
voider, and I'm going to retrieve to this spot after I hit
Okay.
the. And we're going to SWAT again. So this will be Propa Walker. Let's just throw an extra red. All right, Propa Walker. Got him. Into
Okay.
Juror.
Yep.
Got him.
Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. But I needed the potential reroll.
And actually, we're just going to step a bunch with Grizzy here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And pass the turn. Oh, I'll push the last two.
Okay. Okay, so I only power up for one this time. Okay, so I think Percy will go there. And I honestly think I might just leave Maggie where she is. Maggie can punch the stalker.
Yep. Got it.
Got it. Percy can swap the Sunfighter.
Sunfire. Yep.
I can think of words eventually.
Got him.
Into the Shadow Rider.
Yep.
Got him.
Got him.
And then he'll take 3 steps over here. And do I want to move Maggie anywhere? Honestly, I don't know that I do. So I will pass turn to you. Oh, and I think I do
Push.
want to push these.
Okay. We're going to make a Shadow Rider.
Yep.
All right. Stalker's going to advance to there. Shadow Rider's going to advance to there. Crab's going to go to there. Sunfighter's going to go to there. Crab's going to go to there. And we're going to punch the Abra. Looking for a 2.
Okay.
Got him.
Got it.
And then we will hit and run.
You have it and run on that thing?
Or sorry, sprint.
Ah.
Oh wait, I'm definitely under media. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing. Push the dice and pass.
Okay. Okay. I think I will spawn a juror.
Sure.
So there's not a whole lot to do over there. Actually, I guess I could spawn the juror here and then discount a juror out up there.
Sure.
Do an aggro over here. They're def. Shadow Riders are def
3.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep, 3 base.
Which means leaving the Stalker as is. You know? I think I don't want that juror there. So I will pay for the 3 for the juror there and 1 or 2 for the aggro.
Okay. You only get to discount once per turn, right?
Correct. Which
Okay,
is why,
just,
well,
yeah.
I don't have it anyway. But
no, I got what was going on. I was just like, wait, you didn't think that you like got cheap Abras and cheap jurors on the same turn? That would
no,
be way
no, I
spicy.
know. I know how
I was
it
like
works.
twisted, like of all people.
Let's see, what do I want to do? I mean, I guess he can walk over to the crab, but there's no reason to try and attack with it. So I guess I have the dice. I'll bring out the hunter. Probably do it over here on the Sunfighter.
Sounds good.
Because I'm not leaving anything for ISB this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just so it's somewhere useful. Yeah, ish. God dang it. Abro trying to shoot the Shadow Rider.
Sure.
It's going to be the same attack either way, so it may as well be at range and somewhere
Nope.
useful. Wow. I guess that's paying for the
The
250s
crabs
I got
last time.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot the Sunfighter with the Hunter, looking for 2.
Yeah,
Got it.
got it.
And your turn.
Okay. I power up to full. You lose 1.
Oh, right. I meant to leave something there. Oh well. Too late.
Do I even like this play?
I forgot that I
Is
was
there a
going to
better
punch
play?
with the Abro so that you couldn't TK and go in on him. Or at least not as easily.
So 2 steps from Grizzy. We're gonna take 1, 2, 3 steps, and then we need to make the attack. All right, well, that's what we got. We'll spend one more. All right, so this is SWAT from Grizzy. Swatting Abra. You power sync.
Okay.
Hits the Abra into the Myriad. I got the Myriad.
Which myriad?
This Myriad.
Oh, okay.
I get 4 dice back from that. And we will retrieve to there.
Okay.
Or will we? We're here. Uh, hmm. Yeah, we will. We'll retrieve to that. All right. Yeah, that works. Okay, so Gauze is going to step 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and we're going to throw Maggie. Got it. Into the double.
Okay. 5 damage. Oh, yeah, you remember disruption.
I did. Yep. 4 of these back. And then I'm going to step once with Gauze to there.
Okay. Makes sense.
And then I will pass.
All right. Well, I power up to full. And oh, nope. No, it didn't. There it is.
There it goes.
Thank you, Mung Mung. I think Maggie goes here, Percy goes here, and we just
That
grab
seems right.
single double Grizzy.
Yeah, I couldn't stop it, right?
Not really, no. Let's see. Pausing my clock. Need to open the. My dad's here to pick up the lawnmower.
No, no problem.
So. Yeah, my parents only live like 3 miles from me, so starting my clock up again. There it goes. So we just share the garage door or the lawnmower.
Fair enough.
Oh, the question is, do I take damage on Maggie and go for super damage. Let's see, I'm looking at the 8 total.
Yeah,
Take
you're
the
currently looking at 8.
3 versus taking you to 2. And there's no downtowns to heal off of, so I think there's probably no real reason to do it. Oh yes, disruption, thank you. That's still a 94. Although Percy probably wants to step at least once after this. Just like Maggie wants to step once, so that's probably the best I can do. And that is
Hits.
an 8. So just into the rec facility. I get 2 back. Get these out of the way. Bring those back in. Bring this over. And try to throw you into the
Yep,
median the
the
Mount
double.
Terra.
Got it.
10. We'll throw you the full, what is it, 5, 6? Yeah. And then step there, and done.
All right. Well, what are we gonna do about this?
Kill Maggie, I assume.
Well, it's a unit turn right now, so.
Yeah, I know. God, it'd be kind of nice to have Grappler right now.
Sorry, the chat keeps popping up on my screen. Like it'll go away and then it pops back. It's weird. So it looks like someone said something, but it's not. It just decided to come back. So I have spent 1 and have done nothing with it right now. So let's correct that.
So that costs 2.
Does. Yes. Mm. Mm. Okay, yeah, no, I'm into that. All right. All right. So we're gonna go XO to here. City planning.
Okay, sure. I will let it happen.
All right. Sayo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay. Shadow Rider's gonna move to here.
Okay.
Clicker's gonna move to here. Yeah. No, I like this. Okay. All right. So Shadow Rider and Crab on Taskmaster, looking for a 3. Got him.
Okay. There's Taskmaster.
And then sprint.
Okay, go for
Okay.
it.
Sweet. To there.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna shoot the Squicks. Looking for 2. Got him.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
All right. Sales are def 3, yeah. Okay. I actually forgot I had a Hellion. A couple times I've sat here like, I wish I had a Hellion for that PowerPoint.
Fair.
Turns out I did. Kind of embarrassed to say that. Stalkers are def 2, yeah.
Yep. Base 2.
Huh. Facilitator doesn't quite get over there, does it? 4, 5.
It's soft disrupted a couple ways anyway.
It is. Well, I mean, Gosmel's gonna move, so
It's true.
killing the clicker means I could force you to let me resecure it.
I don't like that.
I was hoping I could do that with a facilitator and juror, but it looks like I would have to put the voider over here instead of sending it somewhere else.
Less than ideal.
Oh, I didn't actually put aside any dice for the attack on the hunter. Since I can't get the facilitator where I want it, I'll just put that into the hunter. Juror. I was thinking of moving him down here to just block Maggie, which I guess still works. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just it helps keep you from TKing and coming in on a safe line.
Hurting, baby.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's that, objection.
Yep. Hey, I'm into
Uh,
you spending red dice as often as I can.
I know. We'll do Hunter on Clicker.
Yep, looking for it too. Got it.
Got it. Let me select the dice and get them out of my way, TTS. Abro on. We'll do the Shadow Rider. Should
Sure.
probably do the Style, but we'll do the Shadow Rider.
But you got the side. You got the Shadow Rat.
Would have gotten either of them.
It's true.
And then on Hellion Stalker.
Looking for a 1.
Got it.
Got him.
And that will hit and run onto the point. Okay, so.
You get 1 more. Yeah.
Yeah. And your turn.
Yeah, I think we go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wondered if that would be the case.
It's 10 damage.
Oh, yeah, I should have been Sahil. Isn't it only 8 damage, though?
Gosmo. Or sorry, Destructive Impulse is what I was going to say.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, this is reasonable odds, so let's try it. We got him.
Yep. And so that's 4 damage.
That is. Yeah, and I get. Oh, shit. I locked all those dice.
Oh, shit.
Okay, fixed it.
Are you unlocking them all individually?
Yes. I guess
Okay.
I could have control clicked them, right?
No, it's if you hold Alt, you can select locked things.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So yeah, you can select them as a group by holding down Alt and then hitting L to unlock them.
All right. So we're gonna go to Grizzy for the throw now. We get 1 more of those. No, we need to hit this. All
No,
right.
you don't. It's fine.
Well, we got it.
Okay, so that's 4 more damage.
Yeah, and then I retrieve to there.
Oh yeah, we power sync.
Yeah, you should have power synced at some point in there.
Yeah.
All right, and then we punch you. We got the thrash, so you're down to 1.
Okay then. Thrash is 2 or more super strikes on
Yep.
any die. Wow,
On any dice. Yeah.
that's bullshit. Okay, so we go up to full.
Yep.
And I'm hitting the clock to change it over. I mean, obviously Percy just. Oh, you lose one to Percy, which I
I
guess
had
we're
none.
out of anyway.
Yep.
So we will start with Percy killing Grizzy. It's just a question of where do we want Maggie to go. I guess just right over here is fine. Huh, neat. Okay. That'll work then. You're still Def 8.
But no disruption.
Oh, really? I thought you kept
Yeah,
disruption.
Nope, he loses it. Maggie is
Oh,
the only monster, or sorry, Maggie and Olgoth are the only monsters that keep disruption both sides. I
okay
think
then.
X loses it too. Or maybe
Interesting.
Grizzy is the first one to have it fall off. That is possible too.
Yeah. Okay. So I should probably just shoot Grizzy then. It's just a question of what I should put into it.
You can get rid of those blues.
So what?
You don't get blues throwing gauze.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm not throwing Goss first.
Okay, I was like, those blues don't exist if you
I'm
count out
just
gauze
trying to
throws.
figure out how many reds I need to still have at the end of all of this. So if I throw 4, I get 1 back for killing Grizzy,
2 back.
which is
You get a
7.
siphon as well.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Siphon isn't contingent on me losing a dice for you to gain a dice. They're two
That is
separate
true.
costs. Grizzy is at 3 though, right? So you're planning on power attacking him?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I do have to power attack him. So yes, move over to do that. Should I guess move down to do that. Sucks that we have to give up the myriad, but we haven't really gotten to use it anyway. So, okay, this actually gives us 4 back, so we can do. Yeah, we'll do 4, 5, 5. And got him barely. Wait, that's myriad. It leaves nothing.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, we get 1 for Siphon, 1 for Grizzy, and 2 for the building.
Yep.
And we get no blues on this attack because we're trying to throw Goss. But we have 9 reds, so yay for that. Goss is a 9, right?
8 in alpha.
Oh, okay. Well, given her no blues, that's a bit better.
Oh, she keeps unwieldy both sides. She will be
Yeah,
a 9
I know.
unwieldy at some point this game because
I
this
know.
model's dumb.
So yeah, we'll do 4 and 9, throwing Goss. 13 into that ISB.
Yep, got her.
4 damage because of the germ.
Sure, yeah, yep.
And then we'll step twice and pass turn. And we get 2 back.
Yeah. No, that repair truck's free if I want it. Which I do. I will take the free repair track. And then I'll take a 1 dice. Clicker. No, that's just not gonna happen. All right, so clicker to there, Bellower to there, Crab to there, city planning.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and stop it.
Okay, that's fine. Then we're gonna start. Then we're gonna recycle.
Yep.
Looking for a 2. Got it.
Wait, 2?
Or 1, sorry. Yeah, even cleaner.
Yeah.
And then he'll go to here, and then he'll sprint to there.
Okay. Try the YOLO punch on the Abra.
It's not super yellow. It's a 74. Looking for a 2.
1 and 2 on a 3?
Yep. Got him.
Oh, 2
2.
blank.
Blank. Yep. Yep. And then 2 and 2 on the hunter.
Yep.
Got him.
Okay.
And over to you.
Okay. I still have kinetic distortions, right? Yes. Good. Maybe I don't want to do that. No, I think we do go ahead and do that. So I'm just not seeing any other use for that die. Struck my abrogator. Not entirely sure where I want to put that. It doesn't really matter. Actually, probably want to bring that over here-ish. Now you have range 3 gun, you're not going to care. Okay. Abro on the what's it called?
Shadow
Shadow
Rider?
Rider. Looking
Looking
for
for a
a.
3?
I have the Destructimite
Oh, yeah.
card,
Never didn't have.
and then the Hunter on your clicker.
Yep.
For a 2.
Did you want to move this Hellion before you get too far?
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you. Wow.
No.
Okay. Well. Yes.
You could
Propo.
reroll, yes. Yep. Sorry, I missed that too.
I
Got it.
Yeah, I was about to miss it as well. Okay. That's me.
Okay. City planning?
Okay. How are you city planning?
Oh, yeah, you got him. Sorry. That was my bad. So instead, we'll start the turn with a recycle.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and object.
Okay, and I power it up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I get to keep that dice.
Yep. I don't like that object lets you keep the die. I mean, it's powerful, but still.
Fixed it.
Okay. Huh. There is no spectator chat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gets me there. Step 1, TK, by Abra.
Oh. But I like.
I imagine you did. I did not.
It wasn't doing anything.
Step one more time. And I'll just shoot, I think. And you've already objected this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I can do this. Pew! Miss. Reroll.
Okay. Hit.
And you're dead. And I step twice. And pass.
Okay. Step twice is there.
Yep. Screened up again.
Okay. Makes sense. Well, anyway, I power up for 4.
Yep.
don't really like it, but I think this is what I do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And extrude out a juror. And, oh, well, I guess 6 of one, half dozen of the other. I can swap the crab into for the same effect as the brawl. It's just a question of what? Because you're still def 8 right now, yeah?
Yep.
I do actually get blues for this. I get 5 of them. So that is a 92, basically.
Oh, I powered up for more last turn. I forgot I was securing the outrage.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I think we just try this. So swap the crab. Got the crab.
Yep.
Into Goss.
Got her.
Okay. And 2 damage. I get 1 red back. And your turn.
Okay.
I think I want to step. I don't think I want to push. Did you energy sap?
I did. Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I power up for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To there. No, this play is bad. We're not going to power up. We're going to take a unit turn. Yeah, no, this turn, that's where I would lose the game, I think.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to make it that way.
Yeah. Okay, so let's spawn some stuff. Spawn a monkey. Spawn monkey there. Not that monkey. That monkey. And then we can spawn Shadow Rider. All right. That's all our spawns. Start the turn. Recycle.
I will let it happen.
Well, I still need to roll, but
I know, but
yeah.
If you're looking for a 1 on that,
Got him.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Still worth
just
it from my. Yeah. And then Shadow Rider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Salt Tape 1, 2, 3, 4. Chef Stalker 1, 2, 5, 6. All right. This is going to be Juror. Got it. Sorry, this is just Shadow Rider and Assault Tape. The Stalker is not into other Juror. Got it.
That's a shame for me.
Oh, that Stalker was a mistake. Whoops. Do you mind if I fix it? It should have just been here instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank you. I was like, oh yeah, and then I'll like punch the Destructomite. I'm like, that Destructomite is the reason that you're not losing the game right now. It needs to stay. All right, and then this is just into the Hunter here. Got it.
Oh.
So that is that. And over to you.
Okay, so if I take a monster turn, I power up to 2. I would have to take a damage, but I could take you down to 2.
You could.
The issue would be following up afterwards.
Oh, you couldn't object me on that turn. I didn't need to ask your permission. You're in hyper.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right there. I totally forgot about that too, actually. So the question is, do you still have telekinesis?
I don't.
No.
Nope, lose it. Oh, and sorry, this is repair charge. Just move to there. There we go.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so maybe I should just screen up and clean up. To the best of my ability. But I only get 1 attack. Whereas if I take a monster turn, like I said, it's just a question of being chained down. Yeah, I think we're actually taking the 5-die unit turn. We're gonna have to be risky about things, but it's fine. Pop out the Voider, and it can come over here. Mr. Mole can come over here. I guess we only care about killing one of those. Rather than try to go for the Stalker and the Bellower.
Fair enough.
Okay, so we will attack the Stalker. Got it.
Got it. Yeah.
May as well yellow into the crab.
Nope.
Nope. But Propo reroll, because why the hell not?
Okay, it's hardly a Riolo at that point. Come on.
I mean, I wasn't gonna get it. Your turn.
All right. So power up to full.
Yep.
We're gonna start the turn off with a recycle.
Yep.
Throw the YOLO on the Stalker. Oh, always had it, never didn't.
Wow. Is that the crawler, I assume?
Yeah, that was the crawler.
God damn. Disgusted that that worked. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3 steps.
Should be. I'm speed 8, or I'm
Oh.
still speed 7. Sorry. So from here, sorry, I had
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 2 steps.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna throw you.
Okay.
Hits.
I think that hit.
Yeah, to medium
Okay.
for 4 damage.
Yep. 4.
4. Pass turn.
Well, that is annoying then. See, I don't think I can win this now. 'Cause you're just one hit away from killing me.
Yep, that was getting that stalker hit was or that crawler hit was gigantic there.
Yeah, it was. Damn, frustrating.
I figured, like, what's the worst that could happen? And like, if I hit it, I win the game. If I miss it, I just swat, and we're still playing a very tense game.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, nothing I can do about it. Just have to try to play it and hope you,
Hope I whiff.
yeah. So I guess there's not much reason to go anywhere more than there. We're one hit away from death anyway, so who cares about the extrude damage?
Yep.
Oh, I do gain 4 dice power up
Yep.
phase. You lose 1 to the.
Yeah, I do.
And anything I can do? No, not really. You don't even have to move because range 3 gun.
Yep. Or swat the Juro back into you, right?
Yeah.
Or the Destructomite even.
Yeah. Yeah, which is why I was wondering if I should try to run back to the corner after all this, at which point I probably want to be there. But I think that's still SWAT range for the Juro.
It is.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps if I wanted to run over here. And even then you've
I can
got
just like
ways to
beeline.
get to me.
Yeah. And I should be powering up for enough that it's fine. I can also always just like take the unit turn and just throw all of my units with a brawl or a blast stat into you too.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably won't because that seems bad, but I could. I mean, because like the thing is, you can't even kill me, right? If I take this turn off, I'm still not in danger to die as long as I kill that Juro, right?
Yeah. Yep, that is true. This may as well be a SWAT on the Exo,
Yeah,
right?
so yeah, it gets you a power back. Seems better.
You're actually Death 9 now, aren't you?
I am.
Got
Hits.
it.
Take 2.
And
Oh, sorry, that was the Exo, right? Now we
yeah,
have to go
sorry,
boss.
that was the Exo. You're right. And then, yeah, that's 13, so
Still
knocked
got it,
off.
yeah.
And I may as well
Go
take
to there and
Death
at least
there.
turn off my reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, seems good.
And pass turn.
All right, power up for 3. Yeah, we can just do this. We'll go for the body slam.
Okay.
I don't see any value in not taking the game-winning attack, right? If I
Yeah.
miss and lose, like I miss and lose, whatever.
Yep.
Oh, I did lose a dice too.
Yes.
So that is actually a consideration to just like take the unit turn, kill the Juro again.
I mean, you're looking at what, 9-4
9-4-1 into an 8.
into an 8?
Fuck it. Let's just. Okay, we got it.
I was gonna say that's still a 99% chance to kill.
I just like I could just see the miss happening. Just because the dice luck was like so good for you last time, I'm like, my dice luck has to be shit this time, right? Like that's where we have to go.
Oh, that was a good game.
That was a great game. That was awesome.
Whew.
Yeah,
Oh,
the biggest mistake was just not going for the Sail you went for
yeah,
the
I
instead of the Sail.
forgot about Hazardous, which,
Yeah,
I
because
mean,
then I got to
we never get
just
it
murk her.
because we normally forget, or we normally don't forget Hazardous.
Yeah, I think that was the big turning point.
Yeah, it was.
Although so if you'd actually killed it, I just like kill Maggie instead, right?
Yeah, which is what I
And then we
expected you to do, and then I follow up by killing
Grizzy.
Grizzy. But yeah, I mean, there would have been no hiding here, but I wouldn't have super damage.
Oh, I think the one big thing you missed was you didn't fission. That would have been pretty big, right?
I thought I did.
I don't think you fissioned. You censured. You didn't fission though.
Well, I intended to fission.
Oh shit. Well, if I'd known that, I would have reminded you. But no,
You
that was
chose
really good.
first, right? Yeah, I chose map.
Yeah. Yeah, I should do that too. Hey.
Yeah.
Phew, well, that is one of the big scary people down for me for this event. Is you and Tack.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the two that I'm worried about specifically.
Yeah, I mean, I'm nice to have you out of the way, because let's face it, I was probably going to face you at some point.
Yeah, I think this will be my last challenge going forward. I'm just gonna let fate decide for me.
Yeah. Yeah, so other people I'm scared about are, yeah, Vicarious and Tech. Mung Mung and Catsby kind of scare me too.
Yeah, Mung Mung's always scary.
Yeah.
But I just pretend he doesn't exist and then we don't play.
That doesn't work with me. I almost always get paired into him at some point. And then Gearbox is another, just very solid player.
Yeah, I look like there's most of the people in this event I expect could like take a game off of me. I'm just like your list had a particularly terrible like my matchup into you was rough.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get it like seeing it. I'm like I'm glad I got it out of the way early because I don't think anyone else is running Maggie.
No.
So with that, right, like with the one Maggie player out of the way, I get to like really abuse the Gauze Grizzy trifecta
Yeah.
for their alphas, right? All that screen clearing sweetness.
Yeah.
Um,
Just sad
and
you didn't
then
let me get a bunch of Mirage shenanigans off.
nope, never was gonna happen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, if I go up against Catsby, I think she's gonna explicitly try to keep me from getting them off too.
I just make it too expensive. Has typically been my strategy of just like yeah,
Yeah.
you can do it, but no.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
like
I
this
thought about
pairing,
doing something like spawning the Berserker over here, running it to that point, spawning a Facilitator here, and then just running like a Voider there, and swapping the two.
yeah, I
But,
would have killed the Berserker over here though. Like
well,
I'm aware.
no, on the same turn.
Oh, on the same turn? I mean that's really expensive. At that point,
Yeah,
I'm pretty
at
okay
that
with it.
point I've paid 6 for it, and I'm like, well, with the medias around my Myriad right now, it's just not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the media meta makes a lot of like the really insane shit we could do with actions not exist, which is like
Yeah,
probably a good thing because like play a few games in a myriadless meta and you're like a new player will never keep up,
no.
right? When you're like, so I do this and this and this and this and this and then this like cascading action change and oh look you power up for 0. Wasn't that fun? Right?
Yeah,
And like
Catsby and I
unpicking.
played a game where I think we both brought 3 Myriads, maybe I brought 4. So there were 7 on the field, and yeah, she was getting real confused because I'm like, okay, well, these things move over here, and then everything flops around, and then on my monster turn, I clear this screen, step in with the monster that just attacked, and then flip it with my other monster, and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just it's a lot. Like
it
we
is.
have I don't think people realize like how insane the turns without medias would be.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think people need to like play in that for a little bit and like experience what it's like playing without static right now because it is a like brutally complicated world.
Yeah. And I mean, well, you know me, I run Maggie, I run Thugrosh. I can
Yeah,
imagine exactly what that's like. And yeah,
exactly.
it's a confusing ass world that, you know, is right up my alley. But
Sure, I'm on
I
board
do
too.
get the
But
feeling it's not right up the alley of a lot of other people.
yeah, I think a lot of the people who are complaining about media right now are doing so without like full understanding of what that meta is going to look like.
Yeah.
Um, but that's fine, right? Like we'll learn, and then we'll have to print more action hate.
Well, or we learn how to deal with it.
I mean, there are solutions that still keep it as a viable option that have been like floated, right? Like everybody's seen it. Tech's like build more junk, which I have firmly adopted because he's
Yeah.
correct, right? If there
Yeah.
were just like if there were buildings that like tax your opponent's reds or like slowed them down, right? Things that were like competing in that like heavy disruptive space,
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't see 8 medias every game. And then we
No.
would have like a reasonable mix, right? You probably have like 1 to 2 medias in your list and then a couple of like some other things.
Yeah, if you had something that just made all units, well, all models pay 2 for movement during it or next to it, that would
Yeah, like
definitely be all over the place. But you'd still want the medias around, so you couldn't do a 4-4 of them.
exactly, right? Like junk would start to like select itself down for player like enjoyment, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But we'll
And
we'll
in
see what
something like
happens.
that, maybe I wouldn't bring any medias, I'd bring extra myriads and extra of those things. But, you know, it would balance itself out better.
The problem is that right now like high rises and power plants are not playing even the same like remotely the same game as the media.
No,
They do nothing, and the media is like, no, I'm an active detriment. Where
yeah.
those are all potential upside. So
Yeah,
there's no comparison.
something like a downtown is honestly even a little risky because, yeah, it takes up a slot, but it also, if your opponent does secure it, they're now getting extra blues on their attacks.
Right? Yeah, like the
I
Exterm Star package secures
I
it. Like,
won
whoops.
a match because in I think 2 tournaments ago, like 2 monthlies ago, because there just happened to be a downtown in the mids, and put um I was able to put the the old kill squad, the Hellion Chomper
Oh, yeah,
Destructimite, securing
into a
it
monster.
into a monster that had 1 health.
Yeah, no, that'll do it too, right? Like, there's these like corner case scenarios where it matters, and like
Yeah,
they come up often enough that like a high rise is actually kind of a double edged sword.
it is. Which I kind of wish all junk was, and media isn't. Like you keep saying, it's an active detriment, and there's no way to get rid of it except by giving us more active detriments.
Which I honestly prefer, right?
Yeah,
Like the double-edged sword is cute, but it just meant that you had a ton of your backline that didn't do anything. Where now, so you didn't think about it. Where now you actually like have to actively think
yeah,
about what's in your backline and what you're doing with it. Um, but by the same token, like
yeah,
I don't love that it's only medias that I'm thinking about because that becomes like very predictable play patterns.
yeah. When I don't love that the only options for dealing with them is ISB and UCI, because then it's just, oh well, you take your opponent's ISB and now they get all the junk, you get all the good stuff. So I think media would be less egregious in a world without the ISB, honestly.
Well, I mean, there's problems with the ISB,
Yeah,
right? Like specifically the play pattern of I steal your ISB should probably be addressed.
yeah,
Although that is the only thing I would address, right?
yeah,
I think that if you like, I've heard the idea of it costing a red get floated around, and I think that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, I mean, it fixes that issue where turn one you just take your opponent's ISB, but it breaks, uh, in my game against Catsby, she actually set up to where she needed a Myriad in front of one of her monsters, and instead of taking her ISB, I I thought about taking her Myriad, but I actually wound up doing something else just for shits and giggles. But it would have just totally locked down Phobos because that's the monster it was in front of, and Phobos doesn't have high mobility.
Yeah, like for me, it's the ISB creates like some real dynamism in building placement, so that the
It does.
buildings aren't just statically placed, right?
Yeah.
Because like right now you can lose building draft, and with some like clever ISB play, actually like pull yourself out of it.
Hmm.
But in a world where the ISB costs a red, if you lose at building draft, you've lost the game, right? Like you will never get those percentage points back.
Yeah. So
Um,
maybe just changing ISB to say it can't move something with, or it
City
can't
planning,
move a different model with city planning. It can move
yeah.
itself, but not other city planning models.
Well, you just have it not allowed to swap with models with city planning, right? So you just because it's the
Yeah.
two clauses, right? It's secured building and unsecured building. So you just unsecured building with city plan, like an unsecured building without city planning. Done.
Yeah.
Just like laser focuses the one toxic line, leaves the ISB so people can like learn and have fun with that portion, and building draft isn't like a crippling loss.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean that's another way this game would have gone a whole lot different if I'd been able to have my ISB.
Yep, absolutely. But as long as that play pattern exists, I will use it.
Yeah, I mean, so will I, at least in the monthly tournaments and any invitationals I make it through.
Yeah, at least in competitive play, like I'm gonna take your ISB because that is literally the best thing to do.
Hmm.
Oh
Yeah, and
well.
I know Gearbox says he prefers the 8-8 split for player one because he thinks it discourages that enough.
Nope, I still do it every time.
Yeah, and
Right, I
that's
only
what I
have
told
one
him in our
advantage.
game is I would have still done it. And he's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's too
I
much
have
of an advantage."
yeah in especially in the 8-8, right, where player one has exactly one advantage, and that is stealing the opponent's ISB.
Hmm.
Like that is my entire turn. Everything else I do is irrelevant. I am taking away your ISB.
Yeah, because it's the only chance I have at this point.
Yeah, yeah, I have this advantage, and if I give it up, like what am I even doing here? Because it's not like it's all that challenging to desecure the opposing ISB and steal it from second player if
Yeah,
you really wanted to, right? So like I have to take your ISB, or you're just going to take mine with
yeah,
none of the dice disadvantage. Like that's the problem, is that it becomes this mini game about who can steal the opposing ISB first. And like the red dice doesn't fix that either, realistically, which is the other solution I have heard floated and is wrong and bad
yeah,
for the same reason, right? Like now I get to clear your ISB, use the red dice I generated clearing your ISB to steal your ISB. Like get wrecked.
hmm. Well, clearing it like that only works for the protectors. Destroyers have to use the facilitator voider to try and clear it.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully that'll get fixed soon enough.
Well, I mean, I keep hearing the dervish should fix that.
The dervish helps.
As long as it has a decent attack, decent movement, and cargo.
Well, I can confirm it has cargo,
Yeah, yeah, I know that.
and it does have an attack stat, and it has a speed stat. Those are all stats on its card.
Yeah. Yep. All right, well, thank you for the
Yeah,
game.
thanks.
I'm gonna get off and do things like laundry.
Sounds good.